Here with Inbee Park after a second round 68. Wanted to ask you about your eagle on number 6. It's always nice to see the double circles on the scorecard. Tell us about that one. Or the tee moved way up.
Yeah, the tee was moved up, and I hit my drive just over the green. I had probably about 35 yards to the hole. Hit a perfect chip. I thought it was really good, and then it just went in. I mean, I was probably struggling a little bit with the putter today, giving myself a lot of opportunities out there, but not holding as many as I want. But I just did it the other way, just not using the putter. So that really gave me a relief, and yeah, just opportunity missed out there today. But still really happy with how I finished at the front nine. Just that number 8, still got me today as well. I'm 4 over on that hole, so I'm trying to get that number a little down next 2 days.
Absolutely. We'll open up for questions. I'm going to start here with Steve.
I don't know if you saw the board. Nelly Korda shoots 63 today, has 6 straight birdies. How do you remain disciplined in a major championship and not start board watching and start throwing into flags?
Well, I think today was definitely the day that we, should have gone low because, a lot of the pins were very accessible. And, looking at the scoring this morning, I thought it was going to be a very scoreable golf course. And, I think, it really motivates me when I look at the scoreboard and, see girls playing really well. I think it's always a, good momentum for me when I look at it. So, I tend to look at it, except for the last day. Sometimes, you get too nervous and too ahead of yourself on the last day. So, except for that, I look at it every other day.
And Beth Ann, then Jeff.
Inbee, how do you expect the PGA of America to set it up for tomorrow?
I think it'll be tougher tomorrow, definitely. With tucked pins on this golf course, it can be very tough. So, I think it can be a totally different golf course tomorrow, and hopefully it just keeps drying out like this. I mean, the golf course is looking beautiful.
Is that your hope? That it's
I think it has been going pretty good. So yeah, I think it'll just play much nicer and the way they want it. So.
Jeff.
The way 6 was set up today, is that an easy decision to go forward, or how much thought did you put into that?
I thought it was. I think it was pretty smart setup. It was probably, maybe not a driver for a lot of the girls. And, you definitely have to think about it, laying up as well with the water on the left.
Yeah.
And if you're, on the borderline of the cut line, or if you're, ahead of the field a lot, you have to think about yourself. So I think it was a good move. So.
Did you say you hit driver?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Inbee, Nelly Korda was just talking about how she gives props to anyone who wins back-to-back. She felt a lot of fatigue earlier in the year when she won and tried to follow it up the next week. How hard is that? And
back-to-back on one tournament or like back-to-back weeks?
Win back-to-back.
I think when you have some good momentum going, I think winning back-to-back is actually not that hard, but it's hard to defend your title because you're coming back after a year and you don't know what condition you're in. But she just won last week. We all know that she's in very good form. So I think winning back-to-back 2 weeks in a row is definitely doable for sure.
Great. How do you not get exhausted? That's her thing.
Oh, I think 2 weeks is okay. I mean, this is my 5th week playing this year. I mean, I haven't done that for a while, but I'm doing it. So I'm sure every other players can too.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, Inbee.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks, Inbee.